Okay.
Double tap.
Mine is just tap.
Welcome.
Welcome everybody to Adventures in Kal'Jaru, where I do not know how to use computers.
Yeah, look where we're at.
Yes, computers.
This is all
You can't see, but I've got 2 computers in front of me.
generated AI music. This is all AI.
No.
I
Sharkhead.
MAI.
Now did you might be?
Alan Intelligence.
Oh.
Now I have to check the box. This is the box on YouTube.
Does this contain AI? Yes. Alan Intelligence. Okay, now we are doing our Isekai. As you can see, not Alan.
Wait, you are Alan.
I am Alan, but I was gesturing to that one.
Wait, are you gesturing like on the screen? So do I have to point that way to point to him?
No, you gotta point that way.
I have to point that way.
We're all the same direction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He's still over there. Well, he's actually technically, like, up.
Well, yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
This way.
Yeah, he's right there.
Does this hurt?
So I guess, yeah, Russell's still right there.
I guess we're tired.
Cameras. I fell asleep at 3 o'clock, woke up at 8. So, we'll turn the time over to Russell, because we don't have any announcements. Except maybe a baby will be here eventually. Okay, Russell.
Alright, very soon.
Very soon. Coming soon to my area.
Coming soon to living rooms near you.
We have one session to kill Taylor off, but we're not doing combat, so none of that's gonna work.
Strike by lightning.
Electric fence.
Let me grab my notes. I actually took notes
Ooh.
for this session.
Where'd you get these notes? We're going to Tunda. I don't have notes.
No, I wrote down some notes. It's only this long.
Only.
That's my whole section. That's 2 hours worth of notes, in case you're wondering.
That's actually a lot of notes. I didn't have any notes for the bunny session.
I didn't have any for the chicken session either.
I had 3 screenshots.
Wow.
We're professional DMs. That's how you know you made it. Okay.
The longest screenshot was his name.
Last we left off, Corian informed the loose marbles of multiple rifts nearby that could be used to enter for entering both the nature and shadow planes. Potentially. Let me grab this baby.
She was content for a minute.
Hi, Tyler.
Okay. Alright. She heard us get into this session and had to interrupt.
She had to have her staring contest with Alan.
Alright. He suggested the plan to use the teleportation circles of the Wizard Council to travel and speak to Tal'Dar and get access to the rifts. Anyone else remember anything else? Because that's all I
remember.
That's all I could remember.
Well, he realized he was stuck with Corian for a month.
Oh yeah. We have the
He was like, maybe this
cameo
is the
from
vacation I
the
needed.
seafaring. That's the last time I remember.
That was
It's
last session.
been a minute.
It has been
Wow.
because we did
We did 2 one-shots and the mystery campaign, so it's been almost a month.
So there's a reason why my brain is all fried.
Okay. Joys of having a professional life instead of a professional life.
What?
Okay. Anyways, I believe we left with Corian teleporting out of the room or something.
He sold Kyle.
I have this okay, but I have Wobbles. Yeah, you have Wobbles
Yeah.
the fox or
I
something.
no longer have Steven.
Oh yeah, we changed magic.
3 times since we played last.
Which is impressive because we played last week.
I meant this campaign, but yes, it has been 2 times since last week.
That's what happens when someone starts listening to the same books I listen to.
And you get ideas.
Though the major change didn't come from that.
No, the major change came from you complaining about
Wizards. I missed being a scholarly wizard.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying scholarly 5 times fast.
I'll pass.
Yeah, that's what the celery right there.
Celery.
I was hearing like the scholarly maid.
That's what I was
Scholarly
hearing.
maid.
Anyways. Yeah, so we changed spells. We'll explain that later. Instead of being able to pick whatever spells we want, we changed it to you gotta pick a plane when you enter a path of things, magic, and then you can gain books that can teach you that contain the spells of other planes.
Oh, I like it.
So do I. So I took the Everwar magic, since my goddess is the goddess of war. Technically the goddess of giants, but she lives in the war plane. So, same difference.
Don't.
What is a dominion?
We don't have. It's giants.
It's just giants. We just used a bunch of
Giants.
racial gods. Only the children have
Oh, that's right.
specific aspects. That and Dana.
Mm-hmm.
Dana's special. She's the goddess of humans and storms, or everyone else is just racial.
She's also technically older than most of the others.
Is she one of the originals? No.
Not originals, but
She was one
Older.
of the first to reach godhood, since she's still human. So the humans, all the human gods became gods before any of the others, besides obviously the dragon.
whoa! That's not gonna be great. Sorry.
Kelly can't read.
You're still in the whole camera.
We just had
It's a good thing it's not the investigator campaign. She's able to move, mama! Here, you can have the big eyeball.
This is good stuff.
Tastes like that. Okay. Where was I in my explanation? Oh yes, Corian teleported away. Alan was talking about spells and I was talking about spells, and anyway.
And then we lost our GM.
We lost our camera. We lost our composure.
Minds.
That's okay. We're humans.
Yeah.
War.
This is a good thing we're not streaming because now I can edit it out.
No, leave it in.
It's worth it. Okay. So
I'll put a warning.
Blooper session.
just make it a short. Where it's just
There you
like
When your camera decides to go on its own vacation.
I quit.
The table had popped up, so I pushed it down.
I did that once and a bunch of drinks went flying, so
Well, I pushed it, and I'm looking at the screen just to make sure that nothing happens, and I'm like, what the heck's going on? And then I look over, and it's like, whoa. That makes sense.
We lost him!
okay.
Yes, we teleported.
No, Corey
Corian
teleported. Go ask permission.
That's right.
You guys convinced him not to just let everyone pop in.
Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't want to pop in on Tal'Dar because he's a grumpy man. Right, I remember this.
I
He's
remember
grumpy
that.
and really, really old.
Mm-hmm.
Like the old man.
Then we pop in and
He's
grumpy.
he's probably one of the oldest elves on
Kal'Jaru.
Kal'Jaru.
He's from pre-Dragon War. He's just been scattering clones of himself around
For
the world
ages.
for eons.
Not gonna lie, I thought you said scattering something else. I was like, what is
No,
he doing?
just clones.
No. He's not a bard. He's a wizard.
I don't know, maybe he lives a secret life.
He doesn't have any kids.
No, he's pretty boring.
He does in Baldur's Gate 3, though. He has an egg.
Anyway,
Wow.
Corian comes back.
We're entertained by your fox?
Wobbles.
Wobbles? Whatever Wobbles is. I don't remember what Wobbles is.
He was the
It was
derpy
that
fox.
derpy fox.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the
Tibetan.
drunk-looking fox.
Tibetan fox.
Tibetan
He just
fox.
looks like this.
Hey, he's me without glasses on.
Does he bite me?
Yes.
16.
Gives you a nom.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
It's a 99. Nope, 69.
Nice. The pet section is not updated on our character sheets.
No, not
even a
currently.
nibble?
No,
Okay. Corian comes back and walks out of the circle and is like, okay, I have had huh?
What?
Did it affect you that much? He's that bad. He can make your sophistication become unsophisticated.
What's a big
I've received permission.
Okay.
So step onto the circle.
Wait, just you or us two?
Everyone steps onto the circle.
Okay. Step onto the circle.
I hope this isn't like elevators.
Is this gonna be like the Scooby-Doo episode where they...
Maybe.
Canon.
We all teleport. And by we, I mean all of you guys.
Do we need to make durability saves?
Not taking
gave me the
into the spell.
What?
That's not written into the spell.
No, we're not native to magic.
No.
Okay.
We'll play around with that later.
Lightning just struck my brain. I will cast reload on my pistol and put it back.
Okay.
It just lasts for 24 hours.
You guys arrive in what looks like a very fortified room.
A bunker, kind of?
Kind of, except for it's fortified like if someone were to teleport in, it would be very difficult to get out without teleporting out.
Huh. We walked into a trap.
Basically, you've walked into
Yeah.
kind of like a safe.
A padded room.
For all the crazy people.
Riddle me this! What just happened?
In the room, basically the only thing in the room, besides the teleportation circle, is a door. A very solid looking door.
Do we push the
Minotaur
door?
proof.
Minotaur proof door.
Push the door, pull the door, slide the door, lift the door, pull the door down.
How about
His dungeon.
Oh.
It's a dungeon.
it was not fun.
They literally tried everything on that door. Except pull.
Wrong.
Speak, friend, and enter.
No. You go up to the door, or as you're looking around, you hear a voice.
Is it a dark room?
It's not super dark. Okay, there's a light.
There's a
Better?
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Pacho,
dim.
Okay.
Not Pacha, it's Taylor.
I know, but he would be okay if he
I am afraid of the dark.
Taylor has a
freaking out,
He would be scared of the dark in other situations.
Whatever you do not eat your rations. I just ate my rations!
What?
What is that from?
Smurfs, The Lost Village.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
You're taking a movie home with you.
See if we have a way to watch it before needing to, because it may never make its way back.
Okay. You hear a voice. So you must be the hooligans that Corian wanted me to speak with.
He was hooligan?
No,
How dare
you are mistaken. We are the lost marbles. Corin is the hooligan
Fair enough.
that came to speak with you.
Oh, also Corian didn't come back with you guys.
Yes, I realize that.
He's like,
That's why I'm okay throwing him under the bus.
I see. I would describe him as a hooligan, yes. But until proven otherwise, you are the same. Yeah, the door opens and you find yourselves looking at a dark elf.
Never seen one of you before.
You're a lot smaller than I thought you'd be.
They are terrible at social situations.
I can tell.
Oh, no, just afraid of heights and dark.
So, were we told to go to the nature plane or the shadows first? I can't remember.
We
Yes,
were,
he did
we were
mention-
told to ask you to guide us to the plains. Or at least point us in the right direction.
How about we step into my office and you can explain what's going on here? Corian is rather bad at it.
I don't know if we'll be much
He's
better.
better than the great old one.
Oh dear.
Enough said? Okay. Riffs?
He like brings you through the door and into a side room and has you all sit down.
Okay, so
And he sits behind a nice big desk.
I will shotgun spray information. It will be extremely random, and it will be a connect the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I don't know why we're letting him be the mouth.
Anyone can explain.
As we said, the great old one put us up to the task. I think Fate Weaver has a little bit of his fingers in fate, and
He does.
I would say so.
and so now there are the 4 of us. We have to make my magic item in each plane, and
I have this
if I
one from
remember
the end.
correctly, there's 20 of them. So yes, can you help us make magic items in the different planes?
I could. It would be a total waste of my time.
Well done. Is there somebody you don't like that you could send with us that can help us make magic items?
Yes, in fact.
Oh, really?
First, let me explain something. Corian told you that there was potentially a rift to the nature plane here.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that rift was made for a temporary purpose. Most rifts, you see, tend to appear in places where they match the aura around them.
Kind of like a stagnant magic layer.
Yes, so more or less. So most planes of nature rifts happen out in the open in forests and such. So it's rather weird that we even had one down here. It was just a really good place to keep a body.
Should we be concerned?
You were
Well,
hiding the
notebook rifts are good places to keep bodies.
Tears out.
This is just in case somebody else runs into a tree.
Pulls out wanted poster.
Yes. So that
Oh,
rift
yeah,
is
you're
no longer open.
Okay, so
But there is still close by a rift to the Shadowlands. We closed all the ones near Troondog, but there is an island not far away that does have another rift that we left open and then sent
send some adventurers to guard it, on the premise of that they get to own the islands and the keep that resides there.
Okay.
Is this so that they will stay as far away from you as possible?
I can neither confirm nor deny these accusations.
Doesn't work.
Does what work?
The staying away from you.
No.
Oh.
Well,
I wish they were more antisocial. It would make life way, way more enjoyable if people would just leave me to my teaching.
Oh, you're a teacher.
well, I guess lead us to them, and hopefully they will be able to help us. Help me.
Wow, selfish
If
much.
they don't get you killed.
Well,
Oh, this is the dumb luck people that Corian was talking about.
If you mention them, then probably yes. They have a habit of getting in way over their heads and somehow surviving.
well, as long as we can grasp or that dumb luck can rub off on us, I would be A-okay with surviving.
I don't think you want any of the dumb rubbing off on you.
Nope, just the luck.
They have a lot of the dumb.
Sounds great.
Lead on, Tal'Dar.
Are we circling? Are we walking? How does
Teleporting.
this work?
We didn't
Oh,
kumbaya.
no, we definitely do not have a teleportation circle to that end.
Oh, okay.
They can walk here, and you can walk there.
Great.
And I will not be coming with you.
Of course. Well, do you at least have a map?
I'm sure we can find something. And by we, I mean I will find some sort of assistant or something to help you.
Okay. So are we like underground right now?
Yes.
Is that why it sounded like thunder above us?
You are in the grand city of Trundle. There are 5 layers? Nailed it. I'm a genius. There are 5 layers to Trundle. There's the bottom layer, which I wouldn't recommend you guys go to. And then I don't remember the rest. The top layer is where the guards live. The military is, I think. And then like the 3 in the middle. I think the very middle was the castle. You can't get there.
You have the top layer, which is the external fortress. Second layer is like a city. Third layer is the castle. Fourth layer is the... No. Second layer is the schools. Third layer is the castle. Fourth layer is the Underdark city. And the 5th layer was a mining operation.
Ah.
Sounds like a book I was reading.
No, but it could be a podcast you were listening to.
The podcast of me.
Anyways, yes, he gives you that description because clearly I remember all of that. Currently, you are on the 2nd layer of Trundle,
Oh, it's pretty high up then.
relatively speaking.
Well, so how do we get there?
There are tunnels leading out of basically every layer except for the castle, but most commonly used to get there is the 4th.
Okay.
There's plenty to explore in the city if you'd like to do that as well.
Well, yes, actually, I do have some money burning holes. Never mind, I don't have money burning holes in my pocket.
You bought a lot of...
I bought alchemy
I
supplies.
have money burning holes in my pockets.
So do I.
Well, I will attempt to shove my sombrero into my backpack, see that it is hopeless, and put it back on.
Is it not one of those where it's go?
No.
Nope, it is a reed sombrero.
Reeds. Woven.
A woven sombrero. And I'm still wearing my white thwab.
What? Wow.
Think of like the Arabic, like sand clothing
Gotcha.
type thing. Yeah, that stuff. that's a thwab.
Okay.
So picture me in a white thwab, tons of fabric covering like every part of my body, with a sombrero and a black cat wrapped around my shoulders.
A stuffed one.
A stuffed black cat.
And you can see why Kal'Jaru thinks you're idiots.
I look respectable.
Yeah.
I just met the guy, so he can't say anything about me.
At least it keeps the moisture off my skin.
Are you sure? Because with all that sweat, it'd keep it in.
Tal'Dar leads you out of the office and finds you a student to guide you down to the 4th level.
Mm.
Focus on. Resilience. Ability. Arcane. Magic.
Oh, where is the
In
binky?
our room.
Oh, where?
I did not use that.
Myra's over here asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Tis that time, and I'm happy she is.
Well,
Her bag, maybe?
nope.
Oh, okay.
I would like to go shopping.
Alright. The student leads you down to the 4th layer. Or, well, basically he shoves you in an elevator and tells you how to use it.
Oh, cool.
I think it actually probably has an operators.
Yeah, it's an operator.
Okay.
He like hits the button and then starts playing awkward elevator music.
This is
You guys
elevator bar.
You guys hardly ever use the elevators.
We only need it to be on the 4th floor.
Exactly.
Or out of the city. We use the elevators
To get to
in the
4th
magic
floor.
school. Quite effectively.
Oh yeah. Those elevators. No, different elevators, guys.
I know.
They don't have operators
No.
with flutes.
They have
Or vampire.
nothing. Oh.
We destroyed him
With an elevator.
with an elevator.
Yes.
Good.
We find the magic shop that Kelly is looking for.
I don't know if I have
Yeah.
quite the right funds for this, but we'll try.
What are you looking for?
I am looking for an improved magic focus. Because right now I have a +1. Somewhere. Yeah. My ring.
No.
Or a book of spells.
What did you choose?
I am going into nature. And so I would like some... probably lightning. Also plant
The air.
air. But I will also diversify. Depending on what's there.
What did you? No. What book are you choosing to start with?
What do you...
Fire, right?
Fire, yeah. That's
The least number of spells.
Doesn't matter. They're some of the most dangerous spells. Fire is so brutal.
You missed it. I killed a man with a thumb.
I killed the man with this.
That's what happens when you sneeze out.
No, we're good.
the whole time. Taylor's just standing there like, huh?
Oh no, we lost Taylor.
He's got a floating thing on top of his head.
As you come over, you realize that part of me is fading out of existence.
Oh no, Taylor's becoming a ghost.
Oh no, he's starting to look like James. Well, did we find it?
A magic shop? Yes. That's not too hard. There's plenty of magic shops.
Oh, well,
Though one of them is closed now.
Yes.
Sit.
it's more of a memorial now.
It's just a statue.
In memory of Tinetail type of deal. It's like this was his shop. They like have tourist attractions to where they go and show people
The broken.
where Paranicus was destroyed multiple times, where the heroes fought, like things like that.
It was started by Mirth.
Definitely started by Mirth. 100%.
And funded also by Mirth. And Tal'Dar
Led-
tried to disapprove.
Led by Mirth. He like walks through the schools, and this is where we had an epic fight. I am teaching here. Get out!
It's like, but I have to do the elevator scene.
You go stand over there. Up.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Are you sure we can't go left and right?
Yeah.
No, it was just giant statues that would literally lift the plate from the bottom floor to the second floor. And so there's no handrails or anything. And so they just like kind of, they pushed the vampire off and told it to go up, and it went up and just spun him around, and they had to go down and crush him, and like it was mean.
And then we like wrestled him to the ground, and then Mirth used control water to create a stream of flowing water all over him
To do continuous damage.
It was not nice.
while he was basically held in an armbar by Gildal.
Yeah, it was
And
brutal.
Dustra kind of just watched.
Pretty much.
Okay, so, I didn't think I have any funds for this, but
You can dream.
Funds, you say?
There is a fighting ring.
We're in a village.
Ooh, do we get distracted by the fighting ring first?
That's where I'm already heading off to.
I would like, a couple. Oh, dang it. I'm not third level.
You would like a couple.
I'd like a couple spells. I would like reverse injury and Gildal's mark.
Can't you just learn Gildal? Don't you already have? Isn't that in the warplane?
No, Gildal's mark is ethereal
What?
because it is a spirit-based one. Each thing has their own thing.
Has their own marking.
Has their own marking technique, and so in order to give Arcane a mark,
You transferred Gildal.
I transferred Gildal.
That means Gildal will need to have arcane magic.
To
What's in the warplane?
let me see. It is not. I want to say it's actually in. I don't know where it is. It's a different spell. I want to say it was in Judgment, actually. Ah, Retribution's mark is in Judgment.
What?
That one is if you have a marked target, and if they hit one of your allies, they take damage.
That's not the same.
No, it's different, but I give each of them a mark, and like Merlin said, don't copy paste. So I marked them. They're not copy paste, not even remotely close.
Anyways,
Yes. Yes, I'm looking for those two spells. The second level spells. How much do those cost?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You're the person that has that all written down.
I don't have that written down because that's a new thing. I have 8 silver pieces.
Well, we get distracted by the fighting arena.
Basically, it'd come down to a calligrapher's pay.
Well, while they find that, I will find a calligrapher's pay.
I'm walking up to the stand to see how I enter.
You can find a giant kin standing at a
the fighting contest.
booth. Oh, are you trying to enter to watch or participate?
Whichever line is shorter.
Participate.
That's the one I go towards.
I want to see this.
Not really a line, but
Wait. What language is it already in besides common?
what?
Dwarvish.
Is he reading the signs? Are there signs?
I just see lines, and I've always been in habit in order to go to the shortest line, especially at the grocery store, because they get through quicker. So if they're all waiting in order to get in, I'm going to the shorter line.
It'd be about
I'm going to read the
4 or
signs.
5
Oh, me too.
silver pieces.
I don't want to.
That's for a day's pay, though.
Yeah.
It would take less than that to write one spell.
Yeah.
I may be a redhead, but I'm.
Are you reading the signs
I'd do
too?
half
Yep.
day pay, or maybe I guess it would depend on the level of spell, probably.
That's, well, it would, a novice
see the
calligrapher would be able to do it.
True. Okay, that's
Same.
Oh yeah, I see
So-
the signs easy.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
So just go half a day's pay for each spell.
So, like, 2 silver, pretty
Yeah.
much.
You don't see the signs. No wonder why you're in
What's
the
a
way.
nat 20?
Oh,
So
so
just
you do see the signs.
beeline it.
I was like,
Towards the
I was
first
like, night one, natural 1. Yeah, spectator, front row seats.
Why is people hunting?
Why are people chasing me?
No, I just go to the straightest line, and I ask to go in.
Where's a tiger?
So you walk up. There's this giant king just kind of standing by a door. There's like lines to get in to the viewing booths, and he's just like, "You want to enter the competition?
I just want in.
To the competition.
Yeah,
This is where the fighters go."
all them?
No, that's the viewer boxes.
I just want in.
Alright.
Alright. Here's a waiver.
Why do I need to sign
Don't
this to sit?
sue us.
Sign it. Why do I need to sign it in order to get in? Like, is things gonna fly at me?
This is the fight, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I want to go in.
Alright. Oi, we got an idiot.
I'm not. I just want to watch.
Then you're in the
Taylor's
wrong
going
line.
And you just signed
This
the
is
paper.
the shortest line.
And
That's because most people don't want to watch
Up close.
from the spot where you get punched.
Oh, so it's that close. Okay. Yep.
It's in the ring.
No. Just
Okay,
let me go.
get out of here.
You got this.
I face palm and be like, okay, he's gonna.
Do they
die.
let people die in these? I
This
guess
little dwarf walks up. This dwarf walks up to you and it's just like, come with me.
Okay.
I was like, he's probably as tall as Kelly.
Be a little bit taller than Kelly. It's like Merry and Pippin.
Me?
They're that much taller than the rest of the hobbits.
now.
my height, because I'm taller than Kelly.
Yeah, that's about your height.
He leads you
I'm
in.
shorter than normal. He's cut.
And he has you stand in this ritual circle that he activates, and it's just like,
Is this how we get front row seats?
something like that. There won't be much sitting.
So it's SRO.
Sure.
I had to think of what that meant for a minute.
Standing room only.
Oh, yeah.
0 to hero, just like that.
Bring your own chair.
I don't have a chair.
Yeah.
Where did you get the chair? Get on the chair. Yeah, give me the chair. Bam.
She's like, Okay. Low rank fight.
Seriously? I don't even get to see the main attraction.
Guys, I got 2 scrolls. Why is Taylor in the ring?
Don't ask.
I'm not there yet.
Oh yeah, okay.
We
Just
tried
like,
to win
I
him
got
over.
2 new spells. They just like handed them to me for 4 silver. That was a lot. But where's Taylor?
Points.
I mean, he's the bad way. He took.
Dang, he got front row seats.
He took.
You can go get the same front row seats.
He took the shorter line. We decided to read, and
Like responsible adults.
yes.
I'll go down and join Taylor and put the scrolls in my bag there. We're like, hey Taylor,
And
how's it
wonder why they're on. the
Sign it.
poster.
Yeah, nice.
See, that's how you get for row seats.
Yeah.
Team.
Or as you go through the same ritual circles, just like, yeah, no, you guys want to do a team fight then? Or
Yeah.
Down.
or brawling each other, one of the team?
He's quite tall.
And this is why they are who they.
Well, this should be interesting.
Alright.
Do you throw anything?
I can throw rocks.
Never mind.
Can you do instead of stand there and look pretty?
I have my Morning Star.
I mean, they are the 2 people who accidentally killed people.
So it's called accidentally. There's no purpose about it.
They're accidentally doing this too.
A voice in the back of your head. It wasn't our fault.
How much health do you guys have?
I have 65.
42 per hour.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
I believe Kyle also gave everyone.
I'm a very dense individual.
Literally.
What are you?
Let's
yeah, you're a-
see here. I think we will have you fight the skeleton crew.
A skeleton. Okay.
Yep.
Like, with fists or with, like, weapons and horses and stuff?
Wait, you can use whatever you
Why are we fighting?
You're in the ring.
No, we're getting front row seats.
Front row seats! I'll run out of the arena.
Wait, I need names to...
Oh, come back. You can call me Cat's Eye.
What?
He's a marble.
Oh, okay.
We're the loose marbles.
Oh, I forgot what mine was.
And we don't hear any of this.
Nope. We're just discussing. Well, we can't discuss the weather because it's rocks.
What you guys are getting is someone coming out and asking for people to place bets.
Oh, okay. Who are we betting on?
What are we talking about?
They haven't released the names yet, but it's the skeleton crew versus 2 newbies.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, I think we know who those are.
So do we want to just take one each?
Yeah.
Make some money? Okay, which one do you want to bet on?
I'm going with Alan.
Okay, so you'll go with the newbies, and
Or yeah,
I'll
go with newbies.
do the skeleton crew. How much?
How much do you want to bet?
How much are you betting?
Hen has all my
Let's
money.
do 4 silver.
4 silver. The odds are in the favor of the skeleton crew, so you don't get as big of a return.
Oh, you have a lot of money yourself. Holy mackerel.
We gave most of Russell's to her.
Oh, we did.
I'll do
My mother would
5 copper. I don't have faith in them.
You see the odds and it's like, yeah, no.
I don't know how odds work in betting. I'm not a gambler, but
Me
I have an
neither,
idea
but-
of how to make this work. It's fine.
Okay, well, I feel.
Okay, here we go. Let's do this thing, Taylor.
You can call me
Good about
Polaris.
I'm skeptical. I'm curious. I'm just honestly
Where's the
curious.
cat's
To,
eye?
curious to see.
I guess I
how
should have
this
had a
goes.
map down. It's alright though.
Oh, no. You can call me Polaris.
Polarize.
Yep.
Is that what yours was?
Or just Polar.
Polar bear.
Polar bear.
I mean, you are an ice
Cold
wolf.
front.
Yeah.
Cold.
What would Hannah call me?
What would I call you?
So I am asking.
Late for dinner.
No, I'm never late for dinner.
He's the one making dinner.
I'm chef.
Poor Teddy.
Just Teddy.
Teddy.
Polar Teddy. That's a polar bear.
Nice Teddy.
Alright, you guys pick your minis.
Probably.
I want to be a blue guy.
Not even.
It's just them two.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I was the Shield of Peace.
We're kind of comfy up where we're at.
Yep. Are there any food vendors?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely food vendors.
Do they just mostly have mushroom-based stuff,
I think
or
that was my.
some strange sort of meat?
They have basically, yeah,
Food.
they have food.
Well,
They have arachnid cheese.
What?
Have you
no.
never heard of dang it, cockroach milk?
Is it kind of like almond milk?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's disgusting.
It was the superfood of like a half dozen years ago.
Wow.
You know what? I can't think of a cool marble
mean-
name, and so I'm just called White Marble.
You're blue.
Or
You're a bruise.
Frosted tips.
Newbies versus the skeleton crew.
Come on,
Iceberg. Iceberg. Call me Iceberg.
Or you can call us the loose marbles.
There you go. We'll just
Alright.
stick with that.
The loose marbles, accurate name, versus the skeleton crew.
Okay, so front seats are through that door.
Yep. Let's go. Run!
Full sprint.
I hope they figured out what they're doing.
Get out there.
If
Yeah.
Whoa, this is truly front row. Whoa.
In front of you are 6 skeletons.
Oh, what's this front? This front row.
we found him.
Yep. I can
The
see
bell rings. Roll for initiative.
Go!
Oof.
Still got though. 11.
Even run rolling a 5, I got 18.
I rolled a 5 and got 11.
And this
I
is
need to
why
work on my
I didn't
perception.
go very much.
I don't have any support spells, and I think that's probably illegal, so yeah. You sure we want to food?
Get like a hot dog.
There's some sweet cakes over there.
Funnel cakes.
Feeling roller games.
I really hope that they have like a resident healer sort of deal rather
Hey,
than
I am the resident healer.
Uh-oh.
than they just
Okay.
skeleton.
Alright, we start with Taylor.
Am I able to have Steven with me?
You can use whatever spells you want.
Okay. Yeah.
Steven's your angel Corolla.
Yeah, it's helping me not be scared.
I'm undead.
It's okay, Taylor. It's okay.
Am I first?
Yes.
Oh. How close am I?
I get to go first before them. the last few combats I've done, like I've always been last, like every single time.
I am out of reach.
Don't you have a range thing?
I don't.
Oh.
Throw Steven!
Go, Steven.
Steven would just flop in the air after I push him.
Like,
It'd be a shove.
you go. Yeah.
Really? You gonna look for
Reach to my side and I throw my club. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, make a
improvised attack?
an unarmed attack.
13?
Armor class.
To Isekai. After I move 10 feet closer.
Yeah, I hit.
Ha! 1d8. 8 damage.
Looking for a marker?
Marker. They're on the shelf, I believe.
Always on the shelf.
And after that throw, I'm gonna raise both hands in the air and say, "This is closer than I wanted."
Okay, that skeleton explodes as the club shatters its body.
I think maybe we did the wrong strategy.
Well, I would like to first use my bonus action to cast Analyze. You watch as this dang it, what are those? I don't know. So in animes, this magic comes up and just and then all their information pops up, and I learn it's movement speed. I'll just go with movement speed.
30.
30? Okay. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
What level do you get multi-attack?
33.
3.
And I will move there, and I will pull out my pistol that I carry, tell it that I cannot move very far, so trying to get out of range. And I'll pull my pistol.
Alan, I don't have any range.
And I will fire off twice now that my gun automatically reloads itself. Oh, snap. That's a lot. 17, 18 is the lowest hit.
That hits.
And, yes, no,
What's the
yes.
highest?
What is the highest?
The highest was a 25.
And you get a crit.
Oh, yeah,
Remember
but
crits.
Mm-hmm.
yes, I forget about crits now. Pistol, there it is. Okay, so for the first one, it
Kneecaps.
does kneecaps! 9 damage to the first one.
Are you shooting 2 different ones?
Yeah, I'm shooting 2 different ones.
It kind of chips the bone. You're pretty sure it's not doing as much as
The bludgeoning.
the bludgeoning, the blunt damage.
For the critical,
That is max.
is at 20 damage.
Holy cow.
Dang.
You exploded his kneecap.
That one's leg's not looking good. There's a chunk missing out of its pelvis or something.
That's a little skeleton top.
How'd you kill yourself fast?
I threw a club.
Pull out my knuckles. Okay. Come on, let's go. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I should probably mark off that I cast a spell.
Alright. Just move them 30 feet closer. Taylor. Good enough.
Mhm.
It's about like that.
Yeah.
They're moving in on them a little too closely.
I don't think we have to worry. Those knuckles.
They will all have their swords drawn, waiting for you to get closer.
Oh no, they're waiting.
I was waiting for them. But they stuff like
Unfortunately, it looks like they're just gonna, charge it headlong like they do.
Taylor, your turn.
They use not this brain.
Yeah.
well, I can't get to my club anymore
It's because it's halfway across the room.
unless I sprint to it.
Unless it's Thor's hammer where it comes back.
15.
Steven!
I'm gonna go right there. Step
Okay.
in front of him.
That skeleton is going to attack you as you step close. And miss.
Okay.
He's one.
Sweep down, and as I'm coming back up with the Morning Star, clonk.
Clonk him. Just clonk him.
Oh, look, a head.
Be 16 to hit.
That hits.
That's the guy I hit with that first one.
With the first one.
It's a flying noggin.
How much bludgeoning?
6 bludgeoning, or 6 blunt,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
5 piercing.
He shatters.
Oh boy.
Well, more than a noggin just can't.
But he shattered the spine and the head just goes.
The spine was like.
Wow. That's pretty good, all things considered.
Skeleton bits go everywhere.
And then
Oh, look, a clavicle.
Steven will stay between the two of us. Kind of like as we're sitting back to back now, he's in between, pushing us back like, don't get too close!
Where do the skeletons go? Spin, my turn.
Steven's our third eye.
Okay. So, I would like to,
I mean,
did you say rage?
yeah.
I'm tempted to go that route, except it would demolish my spells. So it wouldn't be a good idea. But it would be funny. So I will go there. Does he get attack?
Yes.
Okay.
He misses.
Oh,
I'm not rolling.
I was getting ready to block.
Yeah.
So
I have my cat on my lap and I'm just
I
petting.
will
Pet this is
go for a punch with my knuckles. Oh no. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. That will be 6 blunt damage.
I just made everyone yawn.
I'm gonna turn to my neighbor and be like, so
Isn't that the one you already did 10 damage to?
That was
Yeah.
yeah, that was the 20 damage one.
I'm gonna turn to my neighbor and be like,
Yeah, he dead.
Okay,
they,
so as I
do magic
punch
fights
him,
here?
I will just like catch his
You
rib
almost
cage
hit
and
Kelly in
chuck
the
it
head for real.
at that guy.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Kelly, be
smart.
careful.
Because I really don't want to get too close to him. Okay, that'll be a 20 to hit.
That'll be a crit.
Yeah, buddy.
Watch where you're swinging your arms out.
That'll be 12, 14, 18 damage. Take ribcage damage.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
It's a-
wow. Yeah. We might.
Oh wait, you were supposed to have a plan.
Knowing that we just didn't really. I mean,
I will use my bonus action to gather skill points. Yeah! Come on!
We're both sitting there.
Make a convincing check.
Oh yeah, buddy! Woo! I bet it's just with my mind.
Yeah.
19.
20.
So we get skill points. Just kidding.
High five mid-action.
The crowd is pretty riled up. I mean,
no,
there's a
that's
lot of disappointed people at this point. They were really hoping the skeleton crew would actually get a hit.
At least.
Alright.
They still
And then I will move here to intercept at least one of them.
I'm picturing one of those moments where so you're like running head first and like carrying like this, and you're like hyper speeding towards them.
Alright, the skeletons will both attack you.
Me?
Yes.
Oh no.
The big one.
Here's where we need like true business.
Yeah.
Alright, does a
Oh yeah, the rats were before you came in.
4 hit.
So
Not a 4.
we had to exterminate some rats. and
An
they
11.
bit all
Yes.
up everybody's legs.
You don't have any defense?
So,
Ew, it's
I literally have a 10. That's all I
I
got.
kicked one across the entire cellar.
I'm the one that has light armor.
sounds like Michael Bay.
You take 4
It's
damage.
really like Michael Bay.
That's not even worth blocking.
You take it so that way we can rile up the crowd more.
Yeah, I'll just take it. Ah! I'll just like take the blood and
The crowd's like,
Convincing check?
It's like, no!
You don't even have blood technically because it's just hit your
That's right,
aura.
my aura barrier.
It's an aura wound.
You're like, oh, where's the blood? Oh, right. Magic.
I love magic!
The crowd's just like, what in the world is going on? Taylor,
just
your
up
turn.
there being like, okay, we don't know
Wait,
then.
one miss?
Yeah, 1 miss.
Remind me never to let them be performers.
That is a
Yeah.
19?
That definitely hits.
Not a crit?
No.
Okay.
20 is the crit.
Whoa! That is
How much bludgeoning?
9
9 bludgeoning.
Jane.
and 6 piercing.
And it's blind.
Yes, blind.
9 times 2.
It's a flesh wound. Only ever.
Yeah, it's dead.
I totally named it blunt because you guys didn't want to type out bludgeoning.
It really is. I mean, no. No, we're just unique.
I started typing out bludgeoning for all the weapons and I'm like, screw this. We're calling it blunt.
So could I make an unarmed attack and throw his chest cavity at the other guy, mimicking what Alan just did?
Well, I have the grapple maneuver.
Oh, I don't have that.
You can.
You could try.
Oh, I would like to kick him.
I give him a hiya,
And a
a
hooah.
waya, and a kicker, sir.
That is a nat 20
I hardly know her.
to make it a 20... 26, 29.
You almost
29 to hit? You almost double crit.
with his butt. Why did that hurt me?
Right, you kick him in the crotch and he's just like, ah! Wait a minute.
And that is 6.
If you
I kick
know
him
what
in the
we're
shit.
quoting, good on you.
I kick him in the shit.
It kind of hurt your foot, but it really, like, you cracked the whatever bone you kicked.
The shin.
Okay, you cracked his shin.
Crack the
Or did I
tibia.
kick his femur?
You hear a tree branch snap.
Oh, that's
Was that mine or him?
Your aura kept you safe.
Okay.
That
I
was me.
heard that from here.
I thought that hurt.
The crowd was silent. Oh.
I could hear.
I was.
So
I could be like, I could start being like the guy from Legends of Adventures. He'll have pencils behind the DM screen that he can break.
Oh, that's funny.
Just do the pasta in the mouth.
Let me see.
We're just.
Yeah. I bring this to Taylor. No, Alan, your turn. Yeah.
Yep, okay. I would like to,
This guy's broken.
yeah, I will
do you think they reuse the skeleton crew?
just
I
throw
think I
out,
saw
I'll
some
turn
duct
to the
tape
crowd,
on.
throw out my arms, and just accidentally hit him with my fist. Oh no. Oh wait, he's only got a 10. So, I'll just swing out my arms and smack him upside the noggin for 6 points of bludgeoning damage as I just like spread my arms.
Alan, blood. You changed
Blood.
it. You gotta stick with it.
Blood damage. You guys.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to retype the
No,
whole
no.
book.
No.
And by we, I mean you.
No.
Stick with what you know.
That's when you do the Control F, find all, replace all,
Yeah.
bludgeoning.
That's what I did with blunt.
Could it be that you couldn't spell bludgeoning?
That's my problem.
That was one of them. So yeah.
It was a twofold
Does
problem.
that the 6 blunt do him in? Okay, yes. I just spread my arms. Are you not entertained?
His head goes
flying. Are you not entertained anyway?
Oh, boy.
Try and rile up the crowd.
Yeah! You want more?
roll convincing.
Yeah!
I think Kelly and I at this point are just like,
Oh no! Oh yeah! Can I have advantage for being so awesome?
We're rolling separate.
5.
yeah, you went, the crowd went silent
30.
for you.
No number. No one noticed Alan. They were only looking at Taylor.
What did you do? Did you
The
rip
crowd goes insane. It's a group check. Taylor carries you.
Oh, God!
Yes! These guys are idiots.
Do you think it will go to their heads and they'll do another?
I would hope not.
Okay, we will return to the group.
And that's our cue to leave.
Wait, you lose your money.
Yep.
You gain a silver piece.
Jesus.
Did you do 5 coppers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grumpy people in the crowd today.
I had 0 faith in them, that's why I shot low.
Oh look, one of my silvers.
And you two make silver apiece.
Awesome.
Look at now.
Can you knock that off your bucket list now?
I won. I was hoping for front row seats, but the skeletons came out of nowhere, and I still didn't get front row seats.
You were
The
the
front
show.
row sheets.
Did you get hit, Taylor?
No.
Of course not.
I was hoping to.
I'm not too worried about it.
I'm sure someone can be hired to hit
As-
you.
As I come
I'll
over
hit
to
you.
you,
I only took 4 damage.
I'm gonna come over to you and invoke the healing of the angels and restore 7 hit points.
Nice.
Oh, what's my 9 score? 12 hit points. Overheal.
This is like just sunshine. Too much.
Okay. He's Fiona at
Quick,
the
don't
end
think
of
about cats.
Shrek.
Just save it, cat. Take the healing.
That's Steven.
No, Steven's sitting there at the other side.
Just No, it's just hands.
Okay.
No, Steven, we all know how you get around stilts.
Well, now that that's over, were you guys wanting to buy stuff?
Yes.
Now that you wasted your money
Wait,
on gambling.
I can cover. You can have my silver piece.
Thanks. I lost 4.
You lost 4?
Yeah.
How did you lose 4?
I bet 4.
Against us?
Well, I said which one you want to vote for, and Hannah picked the winning team.
Well,
apparently.
you better have gotten more than 4 silver.
I bet 4 copper and got 1 silver.
We need to keep
So
them up.
much faith in us. Oh, I guess we are the faithful ones. We have the magic.
You're on a wanted poster.
For good reason.
Yeah, this one.
Wait.
Kneecap. That's why we're wanted. Darn kneecaps. Stupid patellas. Weird bone.
This randomly explode for some reason.
Is anyone around listening to this conversation?
I'm going to make this my thing for the rest of this campaign.
Someone walks by like,
But tell us.
What about the palpitables?
Palpatine?
What's that? Is that some kind of fruit?
I will copy
dried fruit.
the instructions from Tal'Dar. Whoa! This is cursive. Still can't read it.
We're both homeschooled.
I can read cursive.
So can I.
I can read it. I just can't write it.
I can do both.
It's like the most beautiful elven calligraphy you've ever seen.
You peek over your shoulder. I can't read that.
Kelly's dying.
Okay.
You're gonna have some good shorts for this one.
So do I need to use my mind to
Didn't you want to go shopping?
Yes.
I'm gonna buy out a shop because of the silver coin I got.
Sure, you can try that.
Oh no, I handed it to you. Until you said that you had 4, I was sitting there like, I'm not getting it back.
Okay, so I was gonna look for spell scrolls as well.
Okay, what specific spells are you looking for?
I'm
Or are
looking-
you wanting like just a whole book?
Actually, a whole book, yes, please.
Okay, I guess it kind of depends on how many spells are in the book.
Which book are you wanting?
And one from the airplane.
That's a big one.
There are.
I'm gonna go shopping for ranged items.
At the moment, there are 19.
What kind of ranged items do you want? There's like throwing knives, throwing hammers, and throwing axes.
Stuff that I can use and Hannah can use.
Or there's bows and slings and...
Goodness, that's
Well, I would like a throwing hammer, and then I'd like to get a crossbow for Hannah.
Okay,
Like some handheld crossbows.
dead. You can't dual wield them.
I could.
Yes, if you have the spell that reloads them automatically, technically you can.
Or just have someone reload them for me.
But that is a buttload of mana per day.
How much mana is it?
Reload? That's a 3rd level spell for 24 hours. But you have to remember,
Hi.
you usually have to reload with a bonus action, and so or an attack. So that cuts that out. So you can get up to 4.
Yeah, it's
And-
it's totally worth it.
Oh yeah, it's totally worth the mana. But I wouldn't be able to cast it on everybody's weapons. I don't have
And then
that.
I would like to try and find armor for everyone too.
Well, the problem is none of everyone's proficient in armor.
Yeah.
I'm
can
working
trade.
on an armored.
Yeah, I think Kelly is working
Arcane
on
armor.
arcane armor, and Alan's working on unarmored. So the only people that need armor is you two.
Hannah already has like armor.
Yeah.
I just need to get hit more. That's my problem.
Look at Hannah's shield.
Did I get a book from one of you?
Yeah.
About
Didn't you
health?
grab the atlas? Oh.
Health? I had a book about health.
No, I think we actually sold that because that was before we changed it to resilience, but it would still potentially help me. But oh well, it is what it is.
Okay, what were you looking for, Kelly? Oh yeah, the air book is huge.
Okay.
So maybe look for specific spells unless you're really rich.
I'm gonna look for the lightning spell, the thunder smite or whatever. The one that Ethne said was really dangerous in groups, but also pretty common that she could have enchanted the item with, but that we decided against.
Hi.
That's like the one that she was talking about is like a 5th level spell.
Ethne's Thunder is a 6th level spell.
6th level spell.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then maybe that's a little out of my range.
I'm gonna help Hannah find the book
You could
labeled
do like
Magic
lightning
for
whip
Starters.
I'll do lightning whip.
Magic for
or
beginners.
redirect
Nature
lightning.
Magic for Beginners.
Is she wanting to get into magic? Because that's a lot of focus that.
Probably not.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, she's focused.
One of my
on
focus is nature magic.
Interesting. Okay.
I'll do gust and lightning whip. Ow.
Those are both first level spells.
Mhm.
So probably only like one silver.
So 2 silvers for you. You wanted to buy throwing hammer. We'll go with the silver piece. Yeah, it's fine. It's not like it needs to be. It's not a fancy throwing hammer. It's like a piece of metal on the end of
Couch
a
with a stick.
stick that's balanced fairly well.
Nice.
Shields.
Shields? Didn't you already have a shield?
No.
I thought you stole a
he has
shield.
an armor.
I have
Oh, you
Gamma
stole
Sun.
armor.
Yeah. I stole that off of the people that we shattered their knees.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Are you proficient in shields?
No. But
Do
Okay.
you want a technique book?
yes, I'll get that too.
Okay, I guess.
Okay,
not.
so you're wanting a book for defense resilience, armored resilience,
would be shield.
or shield resilience. Which
It's not a
would
D&D
be
session
like,
without a staring contest.
I don't know how much. A couple silver probably. I don't-
Yes.
Yeah, 2 silver. We need to print out pricing over here, Alan.
We need to figure out pricing, Russell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we have on here? Gunpowder costs 2 silver per pound.
Geniuses.
That is literally all we have written down on the
I
material
think you
costs.
can start a business now.
Gunpowder, yeah!
Well, the reason it's written down is because Alan and I were kind of upset with D&D's gunpowder costs, so...
Oh, so cheap or
No!
expensive?
There's like 50 gold pieces for a small keg. It was a lot. Dang! It's like I could get a common magic item for this.
It was basically making shooting cannons useless, so...
That's right. That's why we did it. I was like, why did we
You
do
might
that?
as well just use
Because
magic.
it was costing like 16 gold pieces a shot. So every time you fired a cannon, it was like 16 gold pieces because of the gunpowder. So we're like, yeah, this needs to be cheaper.
Not to mention, so we did a bunch of math figuring out how much it would cost a alchemist and how much they would sell it for a profit.
Yep. So that's what.
Okay, now I will read Tal'Dar's note for directions.
So you're buying shields?
Yes.
Okay.
Who wants a shield?
No thanks.
Just Hannah.
Yeah.
That would it would hamper my fighting style.
There's a shield like that big.
Punching things. True. I can't. Oh, buckler. I was like, I can't remember what they're called. Yes. Those are called bucklers.
Or he could just get gauntlets. They do the exact same thing.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. How much can I
Those are expensive.
I'll buy the gauntlets.
get?
Because you have to have
gauntlet?
articulating, like, reinforced
Yeah.
fingers.
How much do they cost?
We'll go with the gold piece.
I'll buy them.
Thank you.
The shield will be like 2 silvers a piece for now. Until we come up with better pricing.
I will
So-
sell my knuckles
I give you a shield that's
for
about
probably like 2 copper.
size of your forearm,
I'll give you 5 copper.
Oh, okay.
and then I take a bigger shield because I have my Morning Star, and I want to be.
Yeah, you aren't able to benefit from them, but you do have them.
But in the meantime, I carry it.
Yes. Gauntlet.
Right now, it's all aesthetic.
It's a rain shield right now.
Yes. It's my umbrella.
Oh, I think I passed it.
Anything else that I want to buy?
Brain.
I only had a brain.
I don't have one to begin with.
Exactly. That's why you shouldn't get one.
Okay.
Miss.
I buy us all matching robes.
Why?
Robes?
Like, cloaks.
Oh, cloaks.
Yeah.
That's very different. Sure. Silver peeps for the lot.
Man, that's not a bad price.
What color are they?
It's an excellent question. It needs to benefit us all, so I can't just make it yellow.
I was ready to type yellow robe.
Cloak. Cloak.
Yellow cloak.
It
I
doesn't
read-
have our name embroidered on it because it doesn't tie at the waist.
We're always in foresty areas, so let's say
Green.
a dark green.
Nice.
Forest green.
I would say a little bit lighter than forest green.
Emerald green.
No, not emerald. It's very light.
Forest green cloak.
Uh-oh.
What?
My text disappeared. I don't know where it went. Let me try this again. I'll find it in my character sheet later.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there we go.
One of your equations is
It's
gonna
like a-
randomly pop up forest green cloak in the number.
It's a dark olive green cloak.
Olive green.
Okay.
A dark olive green cloak for everyone.
Yeah, it'll go well with my hair.
And I buy some extra
Whoa.
materials so that way we can
Mend them if needed.
mend them if needed.
You have the mending one, right?
Yes.
So you don't need material.
New material.
Good point.
Return the material.
Sorry about too much.
What weapons do you have, Hannah?
I have a
Longbow
longbow and a dagger.
No, she doesn't need a crossbow. The longbow's better. I
Archery.
made sure of
I prefer archery.
I bet you a better quiver.
it. You know, I don't know if we have a spell for that.
What?
A quiver and unlimited
Quiver that... A spell that enchants quivers to make them...
Yeah.
Just reload.
Okay.
It's called Legolas.
And Legolas has a
Because I did have
unlimited
a
amount
quiver
of those.
spell, and then I realized I had reload, and I was like, these do the exact same thing.
Kick, kick, kick.
So why don't you just go rid of that?
So basically you just enchant a bow with reload?
Yeah. So what we'll do, for 24 hours, you just pull back and an arrow appears.
We'll go to an enchanter shop.
That would take a while.
How
Oh,
long do
to
we have?
enchant that onto it?
Yes.
Yes. No, this is just a spell I cast.
Well, how long would it take to enchant on it?
I don't remember how long the enchanting process takes. At least an hour, I
You
think.
have to do it.
That's
Dance
only
around
if you
fire
want
going
it to be like absolutely insane.
hockey, walkie, hawko.
Check.
Welcome, brother Sharpie.
Okay. So, when you cast a spell, you touch a non-magical object and bind a 4th level or lowest spell that you have prepared. Expending the necessary mana, yada yada yada, to the object. The object is considered magical and has 3 charges that can be used to cast a spell but is bound to it by expending charges equal to the number of mana the spell requires. If the bound spell is a first level of zero level, it doesn't expend any charges. The object regains all of the expended charges every morning at dawn. If any other way, a creature can use an action to expend 2 mana to make the object regain the charge. And it is 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, so it wouldn't be too long.
No, it would literally just be like a
Walk in.
It would cost quite a bit because it's
That's a 6th level spell.
6th level spell, and then you'd have to expend a 3rd level spell as well. So you're looking at 9 mana, and it's usually a silver piece per mana.
1 gold.
Thanks.
I'll pay you 2 for the speediness.
That's not necessary.
No. 1 gold then. Sounds good. Your bow is now enchanted.
Sweet.
Once per day you may now expend a charge and it'll cast magic on itself.
Yep,
Yay!
not bad. Well, should we start walking? I think the note said that it was several days
So
east.
basically, I think it says it's 2.5. No, a day and a half.
What is his 3?
Oh,
I
it was
think
3.
it's at least 2 out of.
A day and
I
a
think
half.
it's 2
held
in
out in the dark.
tunnels, and then a day
To
outside.
the beach. It
Mhm.
might be. I don't know.
We'll come back to that. This is where we're gonna end the night session because that's as far as I planned.
Okay.
I also, as far as I planned, was just meeting Tal'Dar.
We expanded it.
Fighting, right? Fighting.
Go back into the arena.
It's
Better
every
luck this
time. Every time. It's like, arena. Can we go to the arena? You are a wizard with an anti-magic sphere.
And a
And a
glaive.
glaive. Are you proficient in that glaive?
No.
Okay.
I want to enter back into the arena.
Oh,
See how
please
good I do.
We're gonna end tonight's session there.
Okay. Well, thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us. Join us next week. Hopefully. I told the little squid not to come until
Saturday.
the Saturday after.
Yeah, we'll see how well that works.
Yeah.
But until then, adventure on.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios!